it's Brian back here with our Kaspa update. All right, you can see we have pulled back here some. Okay, now if you watch the last couple days, you will see that I've been calling for a pullback in this thing. I'm actually calling for a little bit deeper of a pullback. All right, down roughly where were we? 23%. Okay, now we have pulled down. Let's see here. We have pulled down roughly 19.5%, almost 20. Yeah, pull that down just a hair more, actually 20%. All right, so we're off 3%. Is it going to bounce from here and take off? We're going to take a deeper look at this here in a second and find out. A lot of FUD out there. Look at this. Reasons Kaspa token is plummeting while Wall Street memes powers on. All right, this here. It says, however, long-term price trends suggest a possibility of a future price surge. Technical analysis indicating a possible trend reversal. All right, so they're kind of contradicting themselves here. Okay, this is a fourth wave pullback. This it isn't plummeting. We're getting a correction here. Okay, so if you're reading stuff like that out there, don't read too much into it. This is obviously, anyone's looking at charts knows this is a 3, a 4, and we're gonna have our fifth wave here. All right, is it going to be enough to break this top? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to see if this is over yet there. Let's take a quick look at the market, guys, and then we'll get right back here. If I could ask you to please hit the like and subscribe, I would appreciate that very much. And if you can, if you want to join the channel, it's $2.99 a month. There's a description, link in the video description. I would very much appreciate that. That would be great. But if not, you guys have given me the best support in the world, man. I love all your comments. I love all the positiveness, and thank you so very much, Kaspa community. You guys are the best. If it wasn't for the Kaspa community, I'd be doing other things with this time right now. So thank you so much, guys and girls. You're the best. Let's get this thing to the top, and then this next bull run. We're going to have a lot of fun, and everybody's going to make a lot of money, so it's going to be great. All right, this Bitcoin dominance, almost looks like a 5-wave down here, but I would expect this to pull up some more if it's going to be okay. You have a 1, 2, 3. The fourth wave should come up, almost over to there, okay, and then roll over for your fifth wave down, but not seeing that right now, unless, whoops, get that off there. I hate when I do that, darn it. Get rid of that. Click that. Okay. We got that daily. It's just flipping over bearish, though. All right. We got the weekly still coming down. All right. So kind of a mixed bag with this thing. You got the daily kind of rolling over here. All right. And the weekly's coming down, too. But that daily's so awful close to heading up. You got the 12-hour wanting to turn up. And you got the 8-hour wanting to turn up. So that could be giving us a signal with Bitcoin here. All right, it's up $68 right now. But let's dig into this chart with this thing here. Okay, was expecting a pullback down to here. Okay, which tomorrow morning is the Fed meeting. It's gonna be super volatile tomorrow, guys. So if you're in any trades, set your stop losses. Don't get crushed tomorrow, and because it'll be super volatile. You might see Bitcoin either going down or up, and then it will come way back down and then head back up and level out or something. But it's going to be very volatile. People get stopped out all the time. These wicks are incredible during these meetings, so please set your stop losses and be extremely careful. And there's also a link from XC in the description of the video. Thank you for the people that have used it. That definitely helps me out a lot because I use XC a lot. So if you trade on there, please use it. The link in the video. That would be super helpful, guys. Well, with Bitcoin here, right? This thing had this trend line coming down here, broke up out of it, then fell back through it. All right, looks like it wants to come up and retest it here. All right, so is it going to test as resistance now, or is it going to break through it? Then we're going to have the 29,895 up here. That's going to be the next area that thing's going to have problems with, possibly. Got the 8-hour reset. The 12 is reset. The daily is bullish. and the weekly, yeah. So there it is. You know, anytime this thing's ready to go, tomorrow would be perfect. The Fed meeting could send this thing off. Okay, maybe we get the quick wick down here to retest this top over here, and then when this thing just fires up out of here, or who knows, maybe it takes off from here and goes. But Bitcoin is looking fine. It's just a matter of time. When it's ready, it's gonna go. Okay, the DXY. There we go. That looks more like a five wave to me. Okay, that looks absolutely like a five wave down. All right, beautiful. Looks like a perfect one, two. Whoops. Thought I was playing with that thing again. Three. The four comes up here. Doesn't pass that one, but you know, if it comes up here past that, this is out. Okay. If it comes up here, then we get our fifth wave down. That looks like a five wave. That looks more like a possible five. Now, the daily is still coming up. Looks like it's starting to roll over. All right. We got. You can see it right down here. You got right there is going to be it's hitting a resistance line on the RSI right now. You can see it's coming right up against it there. So we'll see if it can break through it or not. Right here, this thing, it's got a ways to go before it would even come near it. So we'll see what happens with this. Got that daily getting up there, start wanting to roll over. And we got the weekly still heading down, still bearish, 25 and a 44. So we could get that fifth wave out of this thing. We got the total 1 and total 2. All right, here we go. The total crypto market cap. This is on the weekly. We got the weekly heading up. Looks fine. Did we get that back test? Yes. If you go on the daily here, all right, you can see the back test of this right over here. Okay, with that, we're going to put the line there. Hello. Somebody friendly driving by saying hello. All right, turn that yellow. There we go. All right, looks like well, we've had more than one. It's come back and bounced on this a few times here. So we're going to get rid of this trend line out of here, okay? Now, almost looking like a head and shoulders in here, but not quite. You know, it's not. All right, but we got the daily reset. We got the weekly heading up, 12-hour. There you go. You know, everything looks good for tomorrow morning. It really does. The total market cap, it's following this trend line up. The 8 hours at the bottom, 12-hour. The daily is just about there, okay, and the weekly still heading up. So everything is lining up for a big move. We'll see if we get it, but everything has definitely lined up. Now, as far as Kaspa goes, let's dig in here and look at this thing. All right, this is on the weekly. We want to get to the daily. All right, like I said, we've had that pullback. There's our target up there. You know, might as well call it the top up here. You know, it's gonna retest this one way or the other. Okay. Now, if we do get rejected, you know, we're gonna have an ABC down, and then we're gonna give it another shot. It should be another 5 waves up after that. Okay. But is this pullback good enough? All right. We got the daily still coming down. All right. Let's expand. Geez, having a hard time saying that word for some reason. Sorry about that. But we got the daily coming down. All right, we got the weekly heading up. 12-hour coming down. 8-hour reset. And the 4-hour looks like it wants to roll over here. It's rolling over a little bit, okay? Now, I almost thought this was done this morning when we regained this line, but I believe we're going to have one more push down here, and we're going to come down to that 0.0309, okay? I thought maybe it was over, but it looks like it could be an A, B, C in here forming out, okay? If we let's take a measurement here and see. Right, even if it goes up there, yeah, it could be just a big ABC playing out in here, okay? That 4 hours probably going to roll over, and we're probably going to get this push down here, okay? Which, if we zoom out here, is a retest of this high right back over here. All right, we've never had a retest of it yet, so that could be exactly what's going on there. Okay, pulling back to that 618. Show you right here if we put a fib on that. Pull it up here. There's your 618 right there. Perfect retest of this high over here, and then a bounce up there. Our fifth wave should get going in. Got some sellers coming in. That's a shame. Geez, oh man, I don't see this thing. I see a fifth wave coming out of this thing, and playing out just like this. 2, 3, your fourth wave back, and then that 5. Question is, we gonna push through this top or not? Hopefully, tomorrow morning, I hope there's very good news, and this thing starts pushing up, and we poke through that. Even if we just poke through it and make an all-time high and come back down, and do an ABC down, whatever. We got a higher high, and then we can have our correction, and then we can blast back up through there on our next run. But expect a little bit more down here, guys. That's my opinion, especially on the hourly. You can see, like I said, how we ended up right here, how we came down. Then we went back up and we regained that trend line. All right, sorry about that. There we go. We can see that better now. Regained it, but we fell back through it again here. Okay, so I'm expecting that pull down to here. If it doesn't happen and it rips out of here, that's even better. Okay, worst case scenario, worst case, and that is the worst case as far as I see. We come back down and we hit this thing and bounce up out of there, or we just take off from here and start up out. But don't be surprised if this thing pulls back. That's where my bet is, and that's what I'm betting on happening. So, all right, guys, thank you so very, very much. And I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice, guys. So, please look for qualified people for that stuff. And, it's your money, so do your research and stuff, all right? Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon.